Welcome back. We had a nightmare of a scene at a teen party in Birmingham. The president keeps throwing everything he can at Jeff Sessions, and how Nick Saban responded to all that criticism that came down after Saturday's game. I'm Mike Morgan, down in Alabama. There were a terrifying few moments late Saturday night in Birmingham. A teen party at the nightclub Workplay was broken up by gunfire, and rounds struck 7 people, all aged 20 or younger, AL.com's Carol Robinson reports. According to people on the scene, 2 teenage boys got into some kind of argument. That moved outside, and of course at some point somebody started shooting. Birmingham police said that one of the suspects was among the injured and that he was taken into custody. The good news here is nobody was killed and none of the injuries turned out to be life-threatening. President Donald Trump was going after Attorney General Jeff Sessions again on Monday, and this time he seems to be blaming Sessions for the trouble that a couple of Republicans have found themselves in, according to a story by the Associated Press. Representative Duncan Hunter of California was charged and accused of spending campaign funds for personal expenses, and Representative Chris Collins of New York is accused of insider trading. Those two, both early supporters of President Trump's 2016 presidential campaign, have said they're innocent. Now, over this situation, President Trump has decided that the best course of action, at least in the short run, is to take to Twitter and vent frustration at the Attorney General. Quote, Obama-era investigations of 2 very popular Republican congressmen were brought to a well-publicized charge just ahead of the midterms by the Jeff Sessions Justice Department. And also, quote, 2 easy wins now in doubt because there is not enough time. Good job, Jeff. Trump has continued to put heat on Sessions that the Justice Department has allowed his presidential campaign to be investigated and hasn't strongly enough gone after some of Trump's political opponents. After a barrage of criticism a little over a week ago, Sessions fired back, quote, While I'm Attorney General, the actions of the Department of Justice will not be improperly influenced by political considerations. Well, by now you've probably heard more about the post-game interview than the ball game. After Alabama's 51-14 victory over Louisville Saturday night, ESPN reporter Maria Taylor asked this question that set off Tide coach Nick Saban. She asked, What answers did you have about your quarterbacks after watching them both play tonight? Saban had gotten testy about the numerous questions about the quarterback situation and who would start, and apparently that testiness would extend to post-game questions. He snapped at Taylor, accusing her of trying to get him to disrespect one of his players and telling her to stop asking him about it. Now, we all know Saban is prone to rant at reporters if he's asked something that he just doesn't want to talk about, but that usually happens at Monday pressers with local reporters. This one happened live on ESPN, and it got a lot of immediate negative response. On Monday, Saban said he could have handled the situation better.
I talked to Marie, and I could have handled it in a better way, but I do think that the statement that I made before about loving our players, and if I get asked to vilify a player and make another one a crown prince publicly, I might not respond to that, and I need to learn a better way to respond to that, and I will in the future. And I pray every Sunday that I never get angry. But it was a time and circumstance thing for me. I was a little upset by the way we finished the game, the penalties that we had, the mental errors that we had. So it was totally my responsibility, and we apologized for it.
Saban also said Monday that Tua Tagovailoa will start at quarterback this coming Saturday against Arkansas State. The reporting on Monday's press conference, incidentally, came from AL.com's Michael Casagrande and Matt Zenitz, who stand in there and ask questions every week, with or without the backup of a national TV audience. Thank y'all for listening. We'll put up a new briefing each day of this short work week. In between, y'all come see us on the internet at AL.com.